Some years I'd be at a party on Sunday night, and I had great pleasure in telling the other guests at the party that, oh, well, I've got to go home. I've got to be in prison tomorrow morning. And there were always shocked looks and some giggles of people who knew what I was talking about. I was teaching for Glenn College at the Federal Correctional Prison in Bastrop, Texas. My students were really delightful. They were just a real mix of people. I got involved in Jose, what was his name? Another Jose, I can't remember his name. He was doing something on cloth. It looked like a handkerchief. I didn't know what he was doing. I'd never seen these before. He was using ballpoint to draw images on a handkerchief, which he would press tightly on a drawing board, pin down so the cloth was taut, and then he'd come in and do very detailed drawings of Virgin Mary or whatever, Guadalupe. And then every now and then he would stop and explode and inform the classroom that he was going to get out of prison and he was going to a hilltop with lots of ammunition and guns, and he was going to shoot everybody that came near him. And so I learned to walk over and pat him on the shoulder and said, "That sounds good, Juan." Juan is his name, not Jose. And walk off, and he'd start laughing. The campus psychiatrist I ran into years later, she said, "You know, Mr. Jordan, your classroom was the only oasis in that entire prison where people could go in there and feel calm and cool off and what have you, and there was no hassle, no harassment and what have you." I felt good about that, and that's exactly what I wanted. It was a lot of fun. I had absolutely no problem. I was told by my students that anything ever happened in the lunchroom or on the campus or something, any rebellion or whatever you call them, they said I'd be completely surrounded immediately, protected by my students and all. I did some good, I think, in that after the the school closed in 1992, the Federal Bureau of Prisons decided that Glenn College should do this for free. Where our salaries were going to come from, who knows? But that was rather stupid, but I guess it's typical of the bureaucratic mind. Anyway, the college said no. They'd been there 12 years and they were ready to get out anyway. So about 20 people lost their jobs. And very sad, because it was really exciting. I'd still be there probably if that hadn't happened, because I really enjoyed it.